Hilden mid.
Yeah, put Hilden mid.
Well, we talked about how they need to they're not gonna go it that way.
All right, Sanford, I know you like this matchup.
My mind is
Bene, Hylos,
scrambled here.
Bene, Hylos, CC. Those three are really good here, and then you just take the Faramis on Sanji.
But what does Sanji do? Do you go Faramis or do you pick up an old favorite? The hero he used to be dubbed the Lone Stallion. Does he pick the Valentina?
Valentina!
Maybe. Maybe. That's a good point. Like it would be good against both the Gatot and the Farsa, because like he has two amazing ults, and also it's also here that can brawl in the early stages.
Right. Remember that moment where it was just him and Marco, and then he rolled it down mid and won in season 13. There's a Badang, likely going into the hands of Sanji, and Vex. It's just a Vex. It's just a Vex.
All that hype.
All that hype.
All that hype.
We tried.
I mean, again, you can never go wrong with a Vexana, as we've learned a couple of times here in MPL Philippines.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because they were baiting James Banks to use the Hayabusa.
Oh, you have the deadly grass to deal with the shadows.
And you have a bodyguard.
Sense. Yeah, exactly. You have you have 6 lives basically.
Yeah, you got a shadow kill sponge.
Yes, sir.
We'll have to find out
6v5.
James Banks, how's this pull here? Hayabusa looks like the right call.
No other option unless they play Hellcat jungle. Actually,
what?
Would have been nice.
Yeah, but this is what we foresaw.
Yeah, I mean, if you get to replay what happened in this draft, I'd say screw the Hayabusa, pick up the Hellcat jungle.
They look confident with it though.
I mean, James Banks always looks confident. That's his signature move.
All right.
The confidence play.
I don't know about that, man. AP BREN, we were talking about creativity all day long. They went ham on it.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to see what happens here. But for now, it does feel like tlph has a lot of the picks that they want in the bag here.
It's comfort. It's comfortable for tlph, but we do have to acknowledge the fact that AP BREN, they have more firepower in the early game compared to game number 1.
That is true. Building up on game number 2 here, it does feel like the early game is still up for grabs. For sure for AP BREN, 100%. But we'll see if they'll actually have enough confidence to actually pull it off.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
I'd say if AP BREN gets a good early game start, they might just actually outpace this lineup of tlph. But if they lose it, it's also the Uno reverse card where tlph just snowballs.
Yeah, that snowball could start very early on, especially with, Carl TZ on the Suyo. You know he's gonna go. When he thinks he can take an opponent, he is roaring. He is out for blood. So lots of ifs as well in terms of the early game here for AP BREN. I think they have to keep going, but they already cost the flicker on Chovskirt.
All right, that's a costly rotation from Chovskirt. He tried to secure the crab for Der on the XP. But then JP found where the Farsa was going and then cut his way to the mid lane.
And I don't think that's worth it for AP BREN. You don't need to supplement there so much.
Yeah,
there is going to have a cap by the mid game, and this is all I'm doing.
I'll be honest, this mid lane is over. It's over.
It's over?
Yeah, it's over. There's no way Chovskirt bounces back from this. And tlph might have just secured Turtle off of this.
Yeah,
Let's see.
It's going to take a while for him to actually get the level 3, maybe next wave. And then we have AP BREN just trying to see if they can win out on lanes. And again, flickers being used here. But that was for JP.
They are bullying Chovskirt. I think Midnight is right.
Can't even get to that wave.
Okay, he did get some couple of minions with the wings by wings. Oh,
Sanji gets caught out.
All right. I was wrong. I was wrong.
There's the ejector on the Kekedot. Still has the Revitalize on him. And 40 still yet to reach level 4.
That's what you get when you have a man with a million moves, bro. You never run out of options.
You couldn't calculate the possibilities.
I'm sorry, I'm not Doctor Strange.
All right. You are Midnight, though.
Yes, thank you.
Some people would say that's better.
Purple buff. I agree. Purple buff secured here by James Banks. Taking his time. He knows he can afford to take his time. Sanji now at level 4 does have the Eternal Guard on him. Now it looks like Liquid wants to contest. Off is cracked down bottom, and the injector plus the EG. There is down. Third airstrike by Choveskirt. Who's gonna take the turtle? James Banks scores. AOG canceled, moving over. One more time. Kick it on. Not gonna survive.
One more time. All right. Anyway. Wow. So they basically traded 2 kills for a turtle.
Pretty good
Yeah.
singing.
And I would say pretty even Stevens.
Almost giving 3 kills. I mean 2 kills and the turtle for free. But Kagadot found a good taunt on the backside, so Carl was not able to land the retribution on time. But it did look like tlph was about to take everything away from AP.
It was close. I agree. It was close. I saw the HP bar, so I know what you mean.
Oh, up top.
Oheb.
Diamond Force coming up, plus James
4
Banks
people diving.
threatening the shadow kill. Does find it onto Oheb. Down goes a sniper. And the punish onto Kagadot, a lone roamer. tlph losing that trade, son.
They both know. They both know this is important for them. Whoever gets control of the early game snowball wins the game. So both of them are eager to find key openings. That's why you see tlph always ready to fight whenever AP BREN engages into the fight. But Oheb, unfortunately for him, Kagadot had good coverage of where he's supposed to be dashing into, where he's supposed to flicker into, and that gives a lot of space for Shizu.
And essentially, it's becoming a race to the finish line here. Who can start that snowball? Get it going as early as possible, because James Banks obviously very happy to just keep spamming the shadow kill until something happens. He has been non-stop aggressive on the Hayabusa, and so far AP BREN has been keeping up to speed.
This is what we were saying, right? It's just not about James Banks. It's about the team following through with the one of the million moves that James decides to pull out.
Yep, needs to layer it properly for AP BREN. Needs to cover all their bases, not just in terms of the jungle movements, but also in terms of fight reinforcements.
Whoa!
JP.
Miss.
He misses the mark and he catches a few salvos, but that is an ult pulled out for Liquid, so I'd say it's a wash.
Was that a mini tap on the Unbreakable?
Whoa.
Little bit.
Could be. Turtle Dance already started up, approaching half health there, cleaning up these bushes. Sanji keeping his hands on the EG, and it looks like Turtle will be secured here. Liquid not even forcing the issue.
Yeah, I think their plans just try to see if they can get some gold on top
Oh!
side. Sanji though.
Zaman Force coming in, plus the AOG, the flicker from Sanji, the EG, the answer! Down goes Carl Teasy, kicking out with a Revitalize. Still no response from Liquid as Kagadot survives. Sanford with a fist. Taking down the roamer, 1-for-1, still AP BREN winning the trade unless you consider top lane. Oheb has been working hard.
Oheb got 2 waves in a tower because of all that.
TL's finding the punchback against AP BREN. Most of these skirmishes are being started by both Kagadot and James Banks, but for tlph, they're always ready to fight. They don't want to give everything away towards the Hayabusa, which is finding a lot of comfort and space in the early to mid game and giving ample of spaces to Shizu. But the thing is, tlph, they're in a way recovering some of these advantages that AP BREN is getting.
And the small advantages are starting to add up as well. Look at that. For the first time in the series, it's tlph who are not in the lead in gold. And they're also just trying to struggle to find gold on the map. Because right now, AP BREN are swarming right here on the mid.
AOG plus a pre-fire on Choveskirt's feathered airstrike. Look at JP coming in from the flank here. Oh, goes for the unstoppable force. Finds one. It's Kagadot. Answers with an EG. Gives a kill over to Oheb, and they're not done. Sending Choveskirt and they're back.
Just keeping all that gold flowing into Oheb here. Now they are on the siege. I don't know how they're going to wrap around this. Choveskirt, he's waiting for the feathered airstrike. It's not coming yet.
Oh, is that a shadow kill? James Banks looking just to clear the wave, canceling Liquid's push.
Yeah, it's a bigger, I would say it's a bigger win for AP BREN. They took down the middle lane. Although you would say that Oheb got the better advantage out of that exchange. At the very least, for AP BREN, they hold their middle lane tower, and tlph, they got a bottom lane tower as well as a Gatot kill, but none of that matters if AP BREN once again wins this turtle fight.
Oh, another free push here for AP BREN. Shizo doing work. The Silent Kid is slowly controlling the map for AP BREN. Turtle, last one pulled out of the pit here. JP holding the pixel.
Here's back at it right now. Getting into position. Sanford is up front. Kagadot here as well as Shizo. They use the... No, not that. All ultimates are good.
AOG by Kagadot coming through. Choveskirt with the feathered airstrike. Down goes JP. Zaman Force here. set in by Shizo.
Oh, no,
Watch
force.
James Banks.
Shizo's
That
out.
is the turtle canceled out. They do reset, and the EG go to Shamanista. Another kill served up. Chef Sanji at your service. Down goes Kekedot. Both teams let go of the turtle completely.
Good serving coming out from Sanji. And the AP BREN gets cut off, gets sliced by the blade surge from Carl TZ. Well served.
Beautiful.
Layering of stun from tlph.
Served on a silver platter for the young goat to just gobble him up with a beautiful combo. I love what I'm seeing here. tlph, a turtle, some kills, and more gold in their pockets.
Chef's doubly cooking here for this one, Sanji. Almost always AP BREN goes for him, but so far, he's only died once.
Just once.
Just
You
once.
almost thought he died twice, right?
Yeah.
But no! He's been so on point of protecting himself and his teammates as now Liquid put some effort into controlling the map. Tier 2 taken down bottom.
That's the chef. That's the chef's principle. You don't serve the chef. He serves you.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Yummy.
Getting started on this mid turret though could equalize the map control. Look at it.
Oh, Sanford!
First crack into the back plus the EG. What a combo! Yo just got served with a Salmon Force underneath Tier 1. It's too much. The damage output from Team Liquid. A Liquid stampede pushing through, taking down Tier 1.
It's overloading right now, and tlph looks like they finally cracked the code here. Able to really get into the base, get into these turrets, and enable their combo.
Oh, wow. A stolen purple. 2 turrets in mid, plus 8K in that singular team fight.
Yep.
Sanji definitely serving it up.
Yes, sir. And look at how the moves from Sanford, the apex predator, stands atop AP BREN. The dead bodies were everywhere. And again, another amazing Eternal Guard from Chef Sanji himself.
Sanford tenderized the meat first.
Yes, sir.
And then
the meat.
Sanji cooks.
You know what you call that?
What?
That's dinner service meal prep.
There you go. Another meal prep here. Trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Oh,
no
Dare.
movement for Dare.
No quarter for Dare. You see how much they threw over at AP BREN's veteran XP laner? It's everything.
Now, it's open.
It's over. Yo, jump.
Oh!
In comes Kekedot, coming through AOG, thrown back to the back line of Team Liquid Philippines.
Here's the
But
goal.
there is a couple of trades going out. Sanji and JP down, and the rest of Liquid ain't done. AP BREN sent back.
Oh!
Base. Missing the snipe.
Oh!
Missing the snipe.
James!
Good survives, but Carl TZ finds James Panks with a charged Quella.
Almost able to get out. Unfortunately, almost is not enough for AP BREN. Even though it looked like a good initiation, they took down the chef. Kekedot did definitely not like what tlph served them. But guess what? They served him back again.
Serving it up on stonks, man.
So eat all you can buffet. Free Lord, by the way.
Lord. And they are just so full right now. Oh my goodness, Sanford just keeps going. He might be getting caught here though.
Salmon Force dropped in by Shizo. And the ejector on the Kekedot, forced to use the Revitalize. Not enough members. Chove Skirt with the Finitar Strike, pushing back the rest of tlph.
The meat's fighting back.
walking.
The meat's fighting back. It's a well done steak. It's fighting back.
It's well done steak.
Carl TZ.
Well done, ill.
Yeah. Ugh. Carl TZ tried his
dare
best
you.
to slice down AP BREN. Unfortunately, the Butcher couldn't handle the well done meat.
Whoa, another EG thrown out.
James
AOG
Banks.
to the back. Sanji telegraphed flicker out. Salmon Force dropped in just to defend. Tier 3 in mid still standing. Up top though, that's a chubby wave. Liquid left over, and that's permanent damage to AP BREN's base.
Surprised no one died here for tlph. It looks like very crunchy engagements as well for AP BREN, but it looks like they just don't have that oomph yet. They don't have the spice.
Yeah, they're not letting go of this mid lane tower. You said leftover, right, Leo?
Everything left over matters for AP BREN.
Yeah, guess what, bro? Chefs don't like leftovers.
Yeah.
Something's got to give, and
Gotta give,
Oh,
though.
still alive.
All right,
Still alive. All right,
Get in there.
TL. Could have just, hit it one time, but
I guess they don't want to put Oheb in that situation where
Midnight.
he might get picked off.
Rocker, you can't rush art, okay?
Don't rush hard.
yeah, that's true.
The chef will say it when it's ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can't do the same thing for food. Because guess what? It's gonna come out raw.
Now I'm hungry.
It's raw might.
It's rare.
It's rare.
Ultra rare. Oh, JP finds one. The unstoppable force. Can't get out, dashing out of range.
Oh!
The flicker and the ejector still. AOG coming through all the way to the back line. No more better airstrike for choke skirt. JP very low, survives, but just barely. Can't get out, gets taken down. That's a man away for AP BREN 4v5. And Daddy JP stands tall, going home. Finally, the turret mid falls. AP BREN just has one more. The base standing left bare. Can AP BREN defend? Diamond Force from Shizo, giving a lot of damage over to Liam Liquid, and they're taking their time.
All right, keep it going here. Sanford getting ready with the pull. Again, very empty base here for AP BREN. Still have that bottom though.
Yeah, it's a reset. They need to wait for the Lord. It's a feathered airstrike on Chokeskirt again. So AP BREN will likely be able to defend this middle lane tower unless Sanford finds another good set. Another meat tenderizing ultimate.
I don't think they want to do that right now though. Maybe 30 seconds up on the next Lord could be fatal as well. tlph also recognizes that.
Yeah, it's not meal time. It's not meal time for tlph. They have to get ingredients.
Folks, you might be wondering why there's such a focus on Sanji. He is the beating heart of this lineup. Sure, it's Carl Teasy and Oheb ending the fights. It's Sanford and JP starting it, but this whole thing works only because Sanji dropped the EG and his skills at the perfect time.
Yeah.
The combo.
And even AP BREN realizes this. All jumps from Gekadot has always been targeting the Vixana on the back line.
The combo is just so crunchy. Like I mentioned earlier, with the fist crack and combo, fist break combo, alongside Eternal Guard.
And for 14 minutes now, and counting, they've only killed him twice.
Oh, 5 to 6 jumps, 2 deaths. And also countless amounts of shadows.
I'm actually surprised James Banks isn't doing as much now. I guess that Eternal Guard also helping kind of alleviate the damage to their bodies, right?
It's a soft counter there. I don't think AP BREN saw that coming, but we did from afar. You know, Liquid telegraphed, hey, you're allowed to play the Hayabusa.
Yeah, and right now, Sanji definitely allowing the shadow plays from James Banks now that he's covered himself with a Winter Crown purchase on the Vixana. Even the Granger has a Winter Crown.
Ooh, that's him saying something here. And now we have a big Lord wave walking it up on mid. Is this it?
The conceal coming in from Daddy JP. They spot there. Unstoppable force under the Hilda. Throw him closer to the wall, and they take him out. EG spent up. One man down. Lord still standing. There's still a wave here. That's a flicker by Sanford. Misses the mark. Salmon Force dropped in. Feathered airstrike as well. She's into the back line. Taken down. Sanji forces the Winter Crown. Sanji still alive. The chef does not fall. The base at half health. No more waves. In comes one huge siege minion still left. Oh, then the terrorize on the James Banks. Midnight said the word. Ladies and gentlemen, Liquid takes a sweep.
It is a rain and sweeps here today in our Saturday MPL day.